Alright, y'all. I'm rising. Let's do this video real quick and then go get my ass in the shower before the light come up. But I don't know. I woke up and I don't know. We must have had a visitor last night. Coulda. They're really trying to. Excuse me. I'm really trying to preserve somebody. Like these people is greedy. Like it's like somebody done brought you down to so you had the most clones in the world. Somebody tracked them down, came out, multiplied themselves, something like this. It's like they just real greedy. Five of Wands. Like house cleaning and stuff like this. Five of Wands. Something is over for somebody. Health concern. See, this card is tricky because a lot of times this don't go no further than like somebody mama, mother-in-law, your granny. Sometimes I feel like it's me. This is an older version of me. Somewhere there's already an older Caucasian woman. Somebody could be in reality TV. Okay. This could be a wife of like a David energy, but then this remind me also of my mother-in-law. Something is a little bit deeper here. Something is something. But somebody might be somewhere taking it easy. Okay. Somebody could be somewhere taking it easy. Only way what I'm saying is for the last 4 weeks, 5 weeks, I've been having that chest pain problem. So somebody could have been, they had to be like binded to me or something. And either this was happening to me or somebody else somewhere else. But it's almost like this is the same lady though. And this person is trying to protect their child. I mean, somebody could like, I don't know. Because I look about, like, I was just watching something on Cookie Lions. So it's like if I ever had a son, I wonder how I'd be or whatever with the son. But at the same time, this remind me, we're going to say what it remind me of, me not doing no housework around here, taking it easy, all right? But it also made me think about my mother-in-law, you know, not feeling well sometimes or whatever like this, and being in this season too. You know, she been in the game doing the mom shit longer than me. You know what I'm saying? But she also did have a job. And people like, yeah, ain't nobody did it like that, but she, why? Motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I could, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own thing. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how somebody look at your treatment. Because I feel like it's kind of unfair for me and my masculine's relationship to be, if this community was attacking our relationship, I feel like we were doing good, better than any of them. And then I feel like the older ones and whatever, they was judging it on stuff that they let these people, whatever portal this is that they let these people through, you let these people through on that shit. Where they're trying to say the relationship is loveless or separated or people sleep in a separate room. Like, you know, I've seen different, I'm not naming names here, but I'm just saying throughout these communities or whatever, I've seen different things. I just feel like they wanted to pick on mine, but this could be another situation here because this is giving me this energy. I don't know why this reminds me of that lady that was just going through that case, telling her husband, talking about her husband, had let all those people drugged her and let all them people rape her. And you see how we got the world card right here? It's almost like these two was supposed to be protected, but it's almost like there's some jealousy and craze about something. It's almost like the mother loved the son, or the mother. This would be one of the mothers that take the son away from this girl here, try to act like she ain't enough, obtain the power of this girl here, take the man, separate him from her, and then be using both of them for position and power. You know what I'm saying? Or this is like somebody that's crazy like this or whatever about, you know how Cookie is about her sons or whatever. This is how my mother-in-law about her sons, but I mean she ain't gully, she real quiet. But I know that when it come down to her boys, more than likely, I don't give a fuck who you is, the wife or whatever, they can't do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why I pick up sister energy with this mother-in-law sometimes, one of her versions, either the one that's in the industry or the one that's in the regular. Not so much the one that's in the regular, it's the one that's in the industry. It's almost like these people purposely left me on the mundane level and rose up or something. I don't know, it's weird. This is just a whole weird thing. Moon energy, hidden third party. This would be like if somebody was a witch, this would be somebody that would hide other women from the wife or something. And then, you know, put emphasis on the, but I just think that somebody's protecting somebody else. Somebody's protecting, this woman is protecting someone else. This man. It's like, see how this is like, this give me that tears energy, those tears gang. This is somebody that like maybe seeing this woman as like a special person of God, and they say, oh, well, my son is better than this woman or something, like a special person in general or whatever. But like my son, but this God, like, well, this is my daughter though. Now these people could have worshiped God or fake worship God, but God, like, this is my daughter though. The fuck you, like, what you mean? So this could be somebody, all these rocks are around this person. This could be somebody that figured out how powerful this person was, even in the oblivious. And this person created, if this was the wife of this person, they could have been jealous of the protection that this person had. So they started building something else with these pebbles or these rocks. I heard Pebbles. Somebody's name could be Pebbles. Well, damn, that's what her dog name used to be. Or this could be somebody with some little bitches. You know what I'm saying? With some little skinny waist. Some little wiener dogs. So, you know, like barky little, you know, the wiener dog don't got that much of a bark, you know, or a bite really. But Pebbles, somebody could have, these could be some other kind of women that's not like this woman. This woman is powerful even in this womb or whatever. So somebody could have been jealous of the power that this child, so this could be antichrist energy. So they created a whole bunch of women around this man to protect this man here. Okay? Tears energy, this could also be if these people couldn't step to me about something, like I wouldn't have known this growing up. You wouldn't have known this growing up. But if these people couldn't say nothing to you, they had to pretend or they had to act like they like you. Maybe they did like you, something like this. But it's something about yourself that you didn't know that these people knew. Put it like that. And maybe they felt like at some point in time, you was the little baby in the kingdom. Like, you do whatever you want. Not harmful to people, not hurting people on purpose. But, you know, I ain't never been felt scared to walk down no street in my neighborhood, wherever I live. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been really scared to get pulled. Besides that little oof, that little in your chest when you see the police behind you, put the lights on, like, eh. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if that's me. You know, the fuck, do I got my license? You know what I'm saying? How you be thinking, like, oh, I got my shit. You know, like, besides something like that. But I never felt, even going away from home to other states and staying in hotel rooms or something, even by myself or something like this, I feel like I own the motherfucker. Like, You know, I just never was peeking over myself. Like, of course, I'm very observant and I do take care of myself well when I'm out on my own. Like, I do, you know, look around corners first before I go, or if I'm in a hotel room, I keep my key in my hand to make sure that, you know, whatever, I'm alert while I'm walking through the hallway just in case somebody busts out on me. And I never, but see, that's what I'm saying. I never even thought about somebody busting out of a hotel on me until I think after the Kanika thing. You get what I'm saying? Before that, I was just like, you know, going out of town, getting a hotel room, walking up and down the hallways and shit. Like, they got cameras. You know what I'm saying? Going outside, smoking a cigarette at 2 o'clock in the morning, walk back upstairs, chill, whatever like this. You know, when I get back to my room, I check the bathroom, I check the tub, I check the closet, the little closet or whatever. I check under the bed if they got it under the bed. And then, you know, I'm like, okay. And I put my little latch on, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be cool. So, but I don't know. There's something else here. But it's almost like with this protection, this mother didn't like the fact that this woman was honored by something or was wrapped with something. And they tried to recreate the Lord God. This could be, you see what I'm saying? This person tried to recreate the same thing. But I feel like whatever this is, somebody did not unlatch a marriage though. Like, if these are the runners, if this is like a Maximilian energy that ran away from me on my wedding day and took all my wealth, you know, that was like payback for this person having to sit around. There could have been things that I didn't know that this person knew I said or did, or if these were spies or whatever. You know what I'm saying? When we were together, that could have hurt this person. And maybe these people felt like they couldn't get out of it or something. So this mother could be like a scientist energy or work with a scientist and created a bunch of women that would protect this man. Maybe even hurt this woman for this man or something like this. Or to dry up his tears when whatever. I don't know. It's something weird like this. But it still make it like this was the king then. Or this is the queen. Or this is something else. It still make it like this. But these people created something where this person, like in my shit, away from me, estranged from me, but not really breaking off the marriage or something. It's like when God said cleave to the wife, they said she got this protection barrier. Okay, we're gonna do this. And then they said, and we're gonna take our person with us. We're not gonna we're gonna we're not gonna have it where the man leave his mother and father and go with the wife. We're gonna take this stuff on the road. It's just weird here. And it's almost like this is the same person almost a little bit though too. It's almost like in a past life you could have been this person's child. I don't know, it's really weird. But you know, say this was a contract between these people that they didn't even know that they was in. Your contract say that you were able to do certain things. This person's contract didn't say that. So let's say these people came from Africa for real, or came from somewhere else or outer space or something like this, or they need a visa. This person married this person. This person supposed to go with his wife, but the wife, you know, this person starts seeing this person change. It's a foreign exchange mother. It's a mother. It's a kidnapper that pretended to be somebody's mother or something. Let's just say that. This person could have cast you out when you was younger or something like this. It's something weird going on here. Well, whoever this is that's jealous, they're always going to try to find a way to. But see, this is like this green eyes. These are her jealous people or her jealous snakes around this person. And then they put all these rocks or all this something around, or all this haze or all this static or something around the boy. Like, I know these ain't twins or brother and sisters that was married. It's just weird. Or like when I say twins, you don't have to be born in the womb at the same time. Somebody could have. Or you could have been born somewhere and this person was born somewhere. Y'all could have been two things that were separated. Or this person was created and somebody took a rib or something, hip, something, a rib off the something or something here and created this person. Yeah, they didn't like you, or this person was jealous, or whatever, or I wasn't a boy, or you wasn't a boy. And so somebody took your stuff and then made this person. Mm, but somebody can't leave you alone. So somebody could be like, oh, okay, now this person then fell in love with you or liked you or something like this. I don't know. But it's almost like somebody trying to create a new one. They be thinking, oh, you sabotaged that. Did I want that? You know, it's a whole bunch of people doing stuff. You don't even know if I want that or something like this. Like, this is what these people are doing. They're like holding their hands around my mouth, on my legs, like holding me down and having me raped to death for like hundreds and hundreds of years. It's like, what the fuck is this? I don't like it. And they say we care or something. I don't like the handling. And I feel like it's only because something happened here where they were able to make this person look bad or something like this. It's like this got to be a crime if a family married this person for a visa and then 25 years later they find out this woman was the most wealthy, never got to see any of this wealth, never got to control any of these companies or nothing. These people were, they took it over and then they made themselves more powerful than this person. But like, this is America. These people are not. So how did that happen on America? So who was protecting her? And now people are looking at these people like, oh, well, they were official or something. Like, no, they weren't. It was all this. So, like, say your father or these people, you found out these people or somebody here was responsible for your father's death because they didn't want you to be this. They wanted somebody else to be this. And because this is like privileges already, though. But it's like somebody thinking, like, because you're black, though, we're going to use our face value of being Caucasian and we're going to spearhead this a little bit until we could get rid of you or something. And I'm going to put my son, I'm going to put this, like, you were it, but I killed you or got rid of you to make this, to put it in here and act like it's it. It's the weirdest thing. And then we got Tauruses or these bull or chattel energy. It's like they try to imprison these people. Now, I don't know what to do about this because this is like somebody making you think that they building you an army, but this is really the people that wanted you dead. These could already really be the people that was goring you to death thousands and thousands of times. I don't know. Somebody's being really slick because it doesn't matter whoever this person is, whatever anointing is on this person's life, everybody seemed to come to hate this person, even if this is not a person that make you mad or get on your nerves or nothing. It's something about what somebody is, and people just want it. They all want the light, or they want the whatever it is that this person carries, and they just won't stop. They want to seem better. This is somebody that think like, how some people be like, oh, my child didn't do that, my child is this, my child, my child, my child. Just they could pump it up to really your child. You invested a lot in your child, but your child really ain't shit. To the core element, they don't do people right. They're really wicked. They're really mean. Yeah, somebody could have raised a child since the age of 7 to just be a dirty motherfucker, to step on necks on the way up. Yes, you can do that. All right, you can definitely very well do that. But if this is like an athlete or something that got to get rough, like a wrestler or something, but should you raise a king or somebody that's going to run a kingdom like this one day? No. Somebody that can't be told no? No. Should they have equipment and stuff like this to have access to people or something like this, or individuals or gods or something? No. They cannot be trusted. They would not be able to be trusted with it. People that never was spanked or made to be held, they're accountable for their actions or something, or weren't put in line or something. This is more of a, because that could be that same attitude. Because I was thinking about that, like when I ran into people, like I told you, like my BFF, she was Hispanic, but she used to talk to her mom like fucking crazy, and then my boyfriend too. And then it's the same thing, kind of like with my supposed half sister, the youngest one. The way that she communicated, like the mom was breeding her to act like a little adult at the age of 7, like that that movie Uptown Girl or something like that with Dakota Fanning and um y'all know, I forgot her name. Brittany Murphy, I think. With them in there. Um and how that little girl, I wouldn't say it was that harsh, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's that the little girl wasn't that straightforward, but I think that she did teach her like communication skills clearly. You know what I'm saying? She has powerful communication skills. Okay, from jump. I do too. It's just on the level of what I need to talk. But like make sure that somebody talks like proper or they act really, like I'm walking in the room like somebody that is really feel like they center stage or something like this. Now you natural born center stage. It's your light or something that you carry. So these people could have tried to overcompensate with putting their children in riding classes and all this shit to make them look more something for you to take your fucking crown. This could also be somebody was hating on you and telling, oh, maybe you shouldn't invest in that with that person. Yeah, you know her. You know Shalonda, or you know Becky. She's gonna get in there and she's gonna do like this and she ain't gonna finish it. Yeah, you right, you right. But nobody never gave you a chance, not one, to show otherwise. All from a little tiny baby, all the way up. But they knew you it. Can't nobody take this from you, the crown, whatever this is, whatever they create, they had to create something else like it, or something like this. Whatever this is, you can't take it really. You can't. Somebody might even took your life or try to take your life to take it. They can't take it. So when these people trying to compete with you, it feel like little gnats on you or something. It's like, what the hell are you doing? But you don't even know you got this. But these years people they called themselves competing with you even when you wasn't even looking or you didn't know they was competing with you. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. Okay? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know how they have children just to save another child's life with so that they can give blood or something like this? Somebody was raising a child just to steal your identity and use it for themselves and whatever this gang is that they created. Somebody was doing that. So the things that they doing with this child, they could have did it with you. They could have made sure that you got that money that they was hiding from you all this time, so you could spend it on, spend more money on your food if you shape different or something like this, so you could eat better. Because it costs more to eat better. People be thinking just go vegan or go. That shit is expensive. Even going getting just a whole bunch of fruits and vegetables, stuff like this, it's expensive because they don't last that long. Especially if you're gonna eat fresh, it's a way you have to do it. You're gonna have to invest a lot in the way you contain the fruit or the food or something if you want to make it last, or you're gonna be buying a whole bunch of stuff and it might not even cost that much, but it's gonna get wasteful here. So it's something like this about the details, the small things. Like these are people that make you like the dirt, but you had to do all that to replace me, even try to replace me, but you still gonna sit there like that and say that shit like that. Oh, because the truth would be that none of your children compare to this child at all, and you couldn't take that. And this is like murder. Like this is crazy like that. Like, oh man, or just imagine if like there was really something where this was really about skin color, which is really not. And somebody's like, oh, it's a black bitch about to take this position. 1,000 years, nobody ain't never had that. A black woman or a brown skinned woman or something like this. And it's just like, well, I don't know. Because really to these people, race don't matter. These people I'm talking about, it don't matter how many commercials they put out about, racial profile. It don't matter. To these people at this level, they are not thinking about skin color. I tell you right now, they're not. Some of these people that's stuck on earth now, they're gonna have to keep the same vassal or the same body. This is what somebody wanted for you that had all these other women. Okay? Okay? It's like a ladies' man. It's like a Elvis or something. I'm talking about whoever this is that could have been a celebrity here, or they got lifted up to be one to get all these fans or whatever like this. Yeah, now somebody being confused or hypnotized because this person wants this person to take something from somebody and give it to them. This is a male here that they trying to stop from an awakening ancestors here by lying on this person with the ancestors they're working with by falsifying documents to make it seem like this boy was with this Biggs person. Now this probably ain't the man, but I think that this is they're using his identity. They're using his blueprint or something like this with this Biggs girl so she could have what I had. They felt like, yeah, look at it in the house. So they're gonna try to make it about color. Oh, he needs one like us, and they're gonna get some little hot blonde. They want somebody's energy to stay here. Could be the masculine. Okay. They could have took this masculine on a tour under the city for the past couple years. My real person that I actually moved in this house with, and he could have died there. And so they created something else, and they want this person or something like to come move in there with this person. I don't know. It just seemed like something like this. This will look better for this house. You know, this will look better for this house than, you know, whatever. But it's kind of weird because the male, it's like the male, it's like, is okay with the children living in the house and, you know, having to pay their way a little bit, though. They're not just freeloading, but it was to make it look bad for the community. Girl, it's these motherfuckers is being strategic. You know, they gonna have to all get up out of my house or something. Like, I don't care if you know, I'm keeping this. Motherfucker, you shouldn't have stole the rest of them houses or something that you stole that I could have got to. Yeah. It's something about ancient spots. Okay? Why is that my stomach? But it don't even feel like it was coming from my stomach. It felt like it was coming from under my damn chair. And I know it ain't no fart. That was weird. Anyways, it could be it's something about the house across the street from me, the house next door to me, and the house behind me, and the house next to me on this side. There could have been burial spots. There could be something here. There could have been like maybe back when tents and stuff was on the soil right here. It's something about those lots. These allotments of land right in this little area right here. Fizzariza. I don't know what the hell that's talking about. Anyways. Because I know, you know, somebody trying to say that they're your father and trying to get you married off to somebody else, that's not working. It's almost like these people in this black community treated this person so badly and they said, oh, you found a little mixed little person or whatever. Okay, we're gonna fuck that up. And then we're gonna get you at the next time. And we're gonna make you marry one of these, you know, boys that you grew up around. That scripture about can't you find one like was for the man or something like that. It don't have to be for this person. This person can pick. Listen. So they try to punish me or something when all the little black boys in the community was treating me like a steak meat on the way to school every day. They didn't have no respect for me, and they liked all the little white girls and Puerto Rican girls and the light skinned girls and the mixed girls and shit like this. They did, you know, or the really dark skinned girls or, you know, something like this. So you want me to, because somebody could be trying to traumatize you. Like, you going to be with one of them boys that used to chase you around and grab your booty and stuff like this when you didn't want them to. We're going to place you with one of those boys that always wish they had, but they didn't know how to communicate that. So they harmed you and traumatized you instead of doing what this boy did and embracing you and taking care of you or treating you really nicely on it. But like I told you, whatever the shit is could have been a facade. That this boy could have actually been one of them boys. They compromised this person at some point in time in your relationship. Or mine. And then it was all an act. That's the only person that would even bring themselves to be able to act maybe at some point in time. Either it's true love or it's not. and somebody was acting like this, the only person that would be able to reduce themselves to act like they loved you like that and do everything you say and treat you like a princess girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Because this is somebody that wasn't taking no less than princess treatment. And these niggas wouldn't give it. They say, oh, she's a this or she's a that. She too rough. She did too this. Oh, she did this or kissed these boys. It's always, there was a reason why they wanted to touch it for free. Why they wanted to get it for free. They don't have to work on themselves or have no restraints or nothing. So they could have found this little mixed boy. That could have been something different for me. And then let this person pretend he was good at pretending all this time. And even that didn't work because this person could have got pissed off that they had to like be at my beck and call and they couldn't take it no more and they broke away. Because I feel like the mother could have been like, my son is this or my son is going to be doing this or that and that. But it's fucked up because whatever your son was doing, you stole it from this person. You stole it from this Queen of Wands. And then they didn't birth nothing with this person. But I feel like somebody's like, no, you're not. If you took that status and now your son is standing up there and we know what the fuck you did, to think that this person ain't gonna birth nothing with nobody, you crazy. But then who wants to be in a situation where now this person got to that point or whatever, they did you like that, they knew what their plan was, and then they about to get a bad bitch or something like this to share their life with, and then you telling me that the woman that I left behind all that long ago, I got the me not judging nothing with her, that ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You took all this shit and you got your way up here like this through our family or through the connection to this woman or something like this, or through her whatever, her leadership, her sex, her strength, or whatever this is. And then you thought you wasn't gonna birth. You thought you tricked us. This is somebody that just like, instead of, what is that? Instead of like giving you their semen, they was giving you somebody else semen while y'all was raising the family, because they was already raising families outside of your family for somebody. Or they were saying like you got peasant DNA, but this is whatever is in you, even if the mother was your sister or the mother was your mother or this was your brother or whatever this is or whatever this weird shit is. This is the shit here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this one is different. So somebody could have reneged on or broken the vow to God. You know, so a cold-hearted snake. So somebody could have been that cold-hearted to just give you the impression that y'all building something, but the most, just the most basic minimum. And then we're gonna snatch her crown and everything and place it on the heads of these other women that would lick your balls and kiss your feet, and you could smack them down to the ground and they'll get up and suck your dick. This is the kind of treatment that not with this person, they couldn't have it in the reality, but with all those other women. So why would I want this one? Yeah, we're moving on as a family or something like this, but this is the wrong thing. Like, I don't know, somebody might have to really sacrifice their child this time, but do you even want that? After you treated me like that, you was about to be, and I see that, like, well, because she don't have to take that. No matter how far you thought you was with this devised plan. Because all them other bitches that you got tummy tucks for or something like this, do you really like the girl, but you let everybody else tell the girl is fat or something like this, but you don't mind her stomach? For your reputation, for your family or something? Because why would you, even if you got to dabble with that once in a while in another realm, why would you be invested in all these other, you buying tummy tucks for breakfast? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is wrong? Why wouldn't you work on this person's body or work on them or have them now in a some type of reformatory school or teach them etiquette or something, and build that person up as a brand or something like this? I just don't get that. Because I feel like somebody wants somebody to, well, maybe that's just like, okay, this is just your, that's just your whatever body. Don't trip. When it's time to make that whatever, you going to be straight. But I don't know about this now. Because I was hearing there's a lot of people that's stuck on a planet that's just having to change their skin tone now to try to hide themselves. I'm so thirsty. I woke up because I was thirsty. These are also people that'll be tropical when it benefits them, but when it don't benefit them, they don't want to be that. Like people playing around, dancing around with their nationality or whatever, or something like this. They're giving it to you, like somebody. They've been saying somebody's your sibling or something like this, but they've been just using y'all, like swapping out when the times is good for the Caribbean. They give them that status, and they give you a status that is being like of a group of people that is hard for, or me, whatever this is. Just like right now, I was just touching my side of my face, and there's a little tiny, there's a pimple right here, a pimple right here. Yeah, there's like two little pimples. Oh, I am okay. It is that time, but I was feeling that the other day. I'm thinking like imagine you never was mean to these people about acne, but for some reason, these people are using. They just want the power to hurt this person. You see what I'm saying? This person ain't even set up to hurt people. So you will not be paying this person back. This is gross. Okay. There's also like somebody summoning you or me, but you're never gonna clearly get these messages from this person. And it could be because they're trying to summon you. Like these people could have built a whole kingdom where they're kings and rulers, but you are too. You're something else, like a real one. And so you don't answer, like people don't summon you like, you know, um, you know what I'm saying? You don't hear the crow calls or you might be really far away from, hearing the wolf howl and feeling like you are part of the pack and you need to howl too. Like somebody is estranged in a way. Like this is something you can't hide. Th- This is something you can't hide, like the rejection of this person from a pack or from something here. And this to make you feel alone or something, but you've always felt that way being different and being in this bubble. So like it's not a punishment for you or me. Do you understand? Somebody could actually be making like a false statement of who the son is as well. It's like something like that. It's something like that. Like the mother was jealous. I don't know why about this person. I don't know if the mother is the sister of this person. I don't know. Also, with this Virgo energy, these are people that there's no way in the world they should be jealous of this person if this is me. But somebody gave this person a new ring. This could also be I'm getting like the body, my body all over your body is your body, baby. So this is like you, but this is a Queen of Wands here. It's like two groups that get together and like they can't stop fucking her. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait, it's like me and my mateys. You know what I'm saying? And then, and then it's like you and your girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, And it's like something like people been doing some kind of dance all this time, and it's like, wait, I remember this. This is when it felt right. It's like something is trying to get back. Like, the same. You know what I'm saying? When y'all, y'all go like over to the other side of town or whatever, start kicking it at some house. It's something about yo girls and they boys that just mesh. Y'all just fuck around like that. You know what I'm saying? And it could be sometimes when it's like 10 of y'all girls rolling up, about 10 guys, 15, 20 guys, whatever, y'all at a house or something like this. Y'all, all the girls is, keeping an eye on each other because we don't know these niggas like that. But it's like you can go into a set or a place and y'all all be like, girl, And when y'all leave, like, these niggas over here was corny, like, da 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 da. And then it's the other way where you and your girls meet up, and then it's them and they got, and it's like, you niggas is stupid, okay? Like, this is what this is. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Because somebody could have changed locations or changed body or something. They can't get it back like it was right there. Like whatever they're trying to get back is like you can't get it back or something like this. Okay? Yeah. Like it's like somebody taking your crown. They've been holding it hostage for 30 years. You awaken and these motherfuckers still like you still about to go with that plan. And take it. This is the only thing this person got left though too. Because y'all took everything else. You all guilty. And so it's like it's excuse me? I don't know. This could even be an older, more astute version showing up for you or for me, still being in this naivety energy, but actually very powerful because this is like you in God's womb. You getting the nutrition you need for right now from God's womb. And when I said wound. Because I don't know if these fools is crazy. And if they call me crazy, I say they crazier. This could be I was hearing somebody a broken heart. Somebody's wound could be a broken heart. But somebody's going to try to make it look like this is one of my young daughters. But this is still, these people have been, this is like you finding out that some parents had a kid's legs bound together and they never let them outside the house. They was just always laying in the bed. Nothing was really wrong with them. But the parents lied and said something was wrong with them. And that's why they was in the bed. And you do a medical report and find out nothing was wrong with this child. These parents was just inhumane and trapped this child. They just had they legs bound up together and made them stuck in time or something like this. You know? They just whatever they did is it will put these people in jail, even the people that even the people that did it to them, it would be looked at as like a child, it would be like on the worldwide news. Because I feel like there could be a masculine energy that's now even getting older. Like this person wanted to be forever young, king, running around doing, and this person could have did this shit forever. But now somebody could be tripping because now the first session 22 they was around you. The second session 22 they was able to come in and out. The third section, if they try to make you be that damn old, because it's like somebody wants you to stay on Earth without breathing or living or something like this until they get done playing around. Or it been 60 years and now all of a sudden that this person was waiting and now all of a sudden you stopped this woman's growth and development or something all this time. And then now you're saying, oh, I found this other person that I want to be with. Technology that made it that way where these people think that I'm a damn fool. If this motherfucker, either this is somebody that got an obsession with you they can never let go of, or this is somebody that love you that they can never let go of it. The only thing that can get in the middle of this is technology. So they're trying to they're trying to wait something out with advanced technology, they're going to keep on doing this till they get it where they can physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally disconnect two people. But the man is being weak because it, or the boy or whoever got the movement power of the feet. I got the rhythm of the high dog. Let's get the rhythm of the feet. Let's get the rhythm of the arms. You know, whoever got that, they've had the power to do something about it, and they haven't. This one is basically still just sitting in the crib. Okay. Yeah. This could be also Mason energy or ball energy. Okay, because I'm hearing 1-2 step. But I think that is the one where she said the cookies because they stay in a jar. I bet you one of something. Okay. This could be this Sierra, not the chosen. This person's a psychopath. They could have gave you or me this person's it's not a human either. The eyes pop out. It's almost like a large Marge energy or something. This who they want to pass off is this Sierra the chosen, or but it's not the chosen. This is one of these I don't know, one of these powerful witches or something like this that a masculine energy could be having a hard time getting away from. Yeah, this person could be draining this person, their energy, this King of Pentacles. They could have kidnapped my husband because they thought that that's where the power source was coming from. Now, it could be at this point in time because we was kind of glued together at one point in time. Okay? That's what this is. So these are the people these are the witches that are going to die this time from draining people of their energy or whatever this is. Now, I believe this masculine energy was, if they got this person down to like homeless or, you know, on the streets or in drugs or something, these are the type of women that they give them to once they get them to that point. And it's hard for them to get back to this energy. Okay, because my lifestyle, homelessness, something, all this shit can fluctuate around me, but it's harder to hit my core to make the natural me go out there and say, oh, I just want to do, you know, drugs or something like this. That's just it. That's what somebody thought they wanted to do with the center core me, this me. They couldn't get that happen, so they built something in my likeness, and they could have put this on drugs, put that on drugs. Okay. Just like now, whatever energy I'm in is limited sex. So they could have just made a Queen of Wands to go out, something like me, to have sex with. But all they had to do was do the right thing. They know what it is, God is saying. So, okay. All right. So, you know, they're like, no, forget it then. We're just going to go and make it. See how we're going to get her back? We're going to, and even though they're doing the stuff to you or me, I'm not doing the things to them or whatever. But I'm not one of these bitches that's going to settle. Or if you a celebrity because you on TV and you got money, motherfucker, if you did me wrong, nigga, you going to have to apologize. Or you won't, not even apologize, nigga, you going to have to do something right or some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? For me to, it ain't going to just like, oh, well, you're famous and everything. I don't mind that you did that. Oh, you guys, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. So it's something like this. Okay? And there's no flying here because everything is choppy. There's no flying here. Somebody wants you to fly. Somebody is already high. But what I'm telling you is like somebody wants you to get some energy and just like fly with that, or like something like this. It ain't no flying because nobody gave you nothing to sustain yourself. All your wings ain't even on your, what is this thing called? The flap? I mean, it's called the wing of the bird, but you know, if it was just a skeletal part, the bird wouldn't be able to fly, right? It actually need the feathers on there. Somebody plucked off somebody's fathers or feathers. They probably can't fly, but it ain't important. It ain't important right now. It's not important right now. Or for the eagle, they have to pluck them off themselves. They have to come to a realization about these people themselves and pluck them off so that they can get a new coat. But something like this. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody's muse. They want to keep you stuck because of that. Aspiration, ambition, something, whatever. Yeah. There's like a sewer-y smell. When I woke up, I could smell like a sewer-y smell around me. Something could have been up in here. Generosity, royalty. Oh, I can't see that with those about my glasses. Hold on, I'll get them in a second. I feel like somebody don't want to say nothing because you think that these people live this kind of way. And you better be careful which one you choose because, you know, somebody want to say, oh, Lucifer, how did you fall down? They already tried to put somebody in the jungle and got checked. Because somebody thought that they girl from the jungle was more better than you or something like this. Or they tried to place you down in the jungle. It's some tour that they was trying to put somebody on. They knew you didn't belong in none of these people. In none of these places or whatever this is. The King of Pentacles, the founder in reverse. The captain in reverse. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody, a King of Pentacles is not the man in this situation or something like this. This could be this woman and the two men. Because I was saying somebody could be fooling somebody or somebody's trying to make you mad or something or somebody is childish. But like right now in this struggles or whatever, you don't see that many people. Somebody a damn fool. Because, okay, I just see people doing a little bit of a different dance these days. You know, I don't watch that much about what rappers or what other people are doing or something like this. But I just noticed that things that I pick up on, I'm not seeing the flashy era. But like I said, I'm not looking at young 21-year-old rappers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on, right? I'm finally at that age where what, you know, at some point in time in your journey, if you so-called black, you know what I'm saying? If you so-called black, you could always go back to any genre. To me, I could listen to some damn music from the 1940s, bitch, and be pleased. Okay? But it's something about the new age. It's something about the new rap. It's almost like I've met that peak where I'm not really interested in maybe I should be, but I can't keep up. Like, I can't keep up with it or something like this. I haven't tried, but I just, you know, I don't know where none of it is at. I'm not going looking for it. You know, I'm just at a something. Like, I'm at that point where whatever the new music is or something like this, I don't know if I'm grappling on to that for some reason. I thought that's kind of strange a little bit too. It's like maybe even when you get to that age or that space, you supposed to be way the fuck up out of here. Somebody trying to keep you. You're not even. You're not even. I don't know. I don't know what these people want. I feel like when you get to that point where the new shit ain't something, or you, okay, something that, oh, this is wrong because, you know, I don't know. I don't know. This is just something that I noticed. Okay, a little bit. Okay. Somebody could be afraid to say that you the aspiration or something like this. Or, you know, they trying to tell you whoever this person is, a King of Pentacle cup. I be thinking, if I'm seeing somebody giving somebody like, or playing around, the first thing they doing, that's like new money activity. You know what I'm saying? Somebody going and getting some big diamond encrusted $60 million necklace in this motherfucking economy. But this shit is going, it ain't no way. I won't even be able to look at this person like a king. Now, when they was all drinking, eating, feeling good, and being merry or whatever, that Skinwalker Mary, Unique Tarot, and them people like this, you know, something like this. But I can't look at that serious unless somebody gets a mastermind. Because, yeah, you could give me a $60 million necklace, motherfucker, but I'm about to go take and cash it right on in and do some whole bunch of other shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Somebody could be telling somebody like this, though, that the hangman, whether it's a male or a female, is the muse. Because I'm thinking, even if this person is in that, really in this baby's phase, so people just keep this person caught up. Or this is two different males that's connected to this particular woman here. Okay? Somebody was also building a pretty decent something. They just didn't want you to be a part of it. On the surface, it looked pretty decent. Just like they wanted to make it seem like your relationship on the surface looked pretty decent, but they wanted to show something else or make you see something else, even if this ain't even in this realm. They wanted you to talk about it in this realm so it can make these people or this person or you come off a certain way in this realm. Because they know that I'm talking about on a higher dimensional. And this is somebody that, like, we both came to Earth, boom, thump. You know, we got dropped down here by the gods, even maybe the galactic gods or something like this. And we supposed to do something, but this person, pew, ran off. And just left me trying to figure it out all this time. And he got all the tools. He's the one that can have access to this and that and that and that. And I don't have, I'm just an awkward alien here just trying to figure out my way. And this motherfucker is like in advanced technology and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? And keeping me trapped and drinking from my water, but still not giving me the credit. Something like this, making themselves powerful. But I still feel like this is somebody that's been, you feel like you've been trapped, like your leg is stuck somewhere or something, stagnancy. But again, I've been right there with you, Troy. That give me that energy too. And now that, like, I'm getting an out and I'm taking it or something like this, like you were so awful for or to this person. I'm telling you, they need this to look like this to make this little crown takeover legit. Okay, you could be somebody's child. This could be like an older man. This could the person that could have been your dad that didn't raise you could have been the rappy dude off of like Daddy's Little Girl. You in a serious mode in your life, like, oh, this could be the zebra. Because the zebra is on there. But also, I see that somebody's mother could be wearing the mask of this person. Or the mother could be a skinwalker of that person. Because the zebras just showed up on the screen. And the armadillo is on here. So this could have something to do with this as well here. The armadillo. Texas, Atlanta, Vegas. A ritual. Somebody wants somebody dead. They got animosity now. Because somebody can't move on. They're not getting this money. They're not happy. Somebody been seen to be like just a divine masculine or something like this. Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. Yeah. Somebody don't love themselves and somebody else is about to come out of poverty here. Hold on, y'all. I got to go get in the shower before it get daytime. I will have to come back.